Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Vampyr. Jonathan is looking as dapper as ever. We have got to report back to Lord Redgrave, or support Lord Redgrave. We have actually, I was just having a little look, I do kind of want to go back and help Harry. We know where he is. He's in the house of Joe Peterson, because it is his son. Didn't get his clue, that's so annoying. Is what it is. And we've done all of the side quests, minus the one that we couldn't because a guy died. My bad. It was a level 19 dude, man. I was like level 7. Couldn't do it. So we've done everyone in Whitechapel side quest, or the docks, sorry. I'm getting places confused. We've done all of Whitechapel. And I've got that Braille man, as I call him, Mason. But I don't think we've got the fourth one. So I'm not entirely sure what to do with that. I don't know where the fourth one is. But we're going to head on with the main quest. There's nothing else to do on the map that I can see. So that is the update. And we are currently at the docks. So how do I get back? See, the thing is, he's in the West End, dude. So I'm going to have to go all the way back to the hospital. Oh, life. Come on, John. Honestly, I'm waiting for someone to tell me there's a fast travel option, and I'm gonna cry. But it's fine. I like to play the long way, apparently. Ooh. Nope, you didn't see me, you didn't see me. I just appeared out of nowhere. There we go. Bye-bye. Oh. Wrong steps. Damn, Jonathan, you strong, boy. Oh, hello. He is clearly not in a rush to get back to his wife, and quite honestly, I don't blame him. Have you met her? I have. What a treat. Don't need to be here. Getting ahead of myself. Uh-oh. What is that? Good, there's no one here to thwart my advances. I've got to say, I love this game. Is there like a Jack the Ripper type game in this kind of world? Because that would be fantastic. You're healthy, good. Albert, you suck.
Boots will be proud of me.
When science fails you, this elixir will give you faith again.
Is that how you say elixir? I don't say elixir like that. Elixir. It annoys me. And also, quite honestly, whenever I hear the word... Where am I going? Whenever I hear the word elixir, I just think of one of my favourite games ever, Dishonored. Can we have a Dishonored 3, please? Would love you long time. Hello, Harry?
Good evening, Harry. May I come in?
Sure. Sure. Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
Oh, shit.
So,
I'm not bothered.
do you need any...
Yes, I do.
Have you any recent news?
I don't believe in miracles, but it seems the epidemic has been kept at bay for a few days.
Nice. Okay. I shouldn't laugh. It's just he says it so frequently. Honestly, the dude I work with, it's uncanny. So now we need to go and see... Oh wow, I was well off about the destination. It was further than I thought. Oh my god, my other markers have gone. Was it there? What I couldn't do? Lord... something. No, it wasn't Lord. I kept calling him Lord. It was Leon. Okay. Is there a quicker way to get there? I really should pay attention to the map.
I know it's hard to believe, but this district has always been wretched.
Life. Yep. Okay. Stop doing that. I'm trying to go too fast. Don't say elixir. No. I'm supposed to go straight forward. Is there a way to do that? I can't see how. Oh no. Oh, I remember this area very well.
Women's right to vote is only the first step. Women die too in this war. Support the
Lord Redgrave. Make my day, sir. My lady. You're allowed in here?
Elizabeth, what are you doing here?
I've been formally asked to witness your triumph, my dear. After all, isn't it the natural role of a woman to support her man in victory?
But it's you who insisted I join the Ascalon.
Please forgive my giddiness. I'm just overcome by the thrill of finally being allowed within these hallowed halls.
You certainly
Giddiness.
have an inquisitive mind. It's quite something. Elizabeth Ashbury, only you can make me smile in these difficult times.
And the same to you, Jonathan Reid. Now go have your little chat with the chairman. I can see he's practically bursting to hear your report. We'll talk later, Jonathan.
How dare you? Lovely eyes. Who are you?
Lord Redgrave can play with the brave all he wants. But
Oh,
I
this is
will
the exit.
put outside.
Sure. I know, Jonathan. I know. You can witness it, but you have to stay downstairs. Are you having a laugh?
Welcome back to the Ascalon Club, Lance-Bearer. Please tell us the good news. Have you put an end to the epidemic?
My hypothesis was correct. Doris Fletcher was the source of the contagion in this part of town. She was probably the first to be infected.
And you cleansed her before the hunters, I've been told. Well done, Dr. Reid. You thrust your lance and pierced the very heart of the corruption.
I'm just a doctor, sir.
I'm just a doctor.
The important thing is, we won a major battle for the survival of London. For that, we salute you.
Thank you, my lord.
Now, I have another task for you. One of the utmost importance. Perhaps even more so than the previous.
I'm listening.
It's time for you to perform a most sacred duty for the club. I want you to recruit a new vampire.
Recruit a new vampire? Are you sending me on some sort of diplomatic mission?
Not exactly. I want you to make Aloysius Dawson the Ekon he deserves to be.
No, he doesn't want to be one.
I'm sorry, but I can't.
Are you questioning my orders?
No. It's just...
No,
I'm not
that's
sure
not why.
I'm ready to have another progeny after
He doesn't want to be a vampire.
The rebirth of Aloysius Dawson is a necessary step in our campaign to ensure the safety of London.
How would you like me to proceed?
What?
Aloysius is waiting for you at the Dawson estate. Once the deed is done, I'll join you there to celebrate this momentous occasion.
Before I go, I have a few questions.
All right, I'm listening.
Why Aloysius Dawson?
Because he is about to die. And he just may be the most influential man in England. After me, of course.
Does he know?
Does he know I'm coming?
He can't wait to become your progeny, Dr. Reid. Especially now that you have shown how strong your lineage is through your sister.
Did he choose me?
No, I did. My decision is very recent, to say the least, but it is entirely mine.
You invited Lady Ashbury. Wouldn't that be breaking one of your cardinal rules? No women allowed.
Not allowed as members, no. But considering the circumstances, I thought you'd like to have her here to witness your triumph.
So it's a temporary admittance, then?
Something of a bargain, considering the crisis we're currently facing.
How would you like me to proceed?
Don't worry. Aloysius has had many years to prepare himself. He has studied our kind for decades.
Is there any danger?
Our blood alters a mortal body so deeply that some don't survive the metamorphosis. They die for good. But Mr. Dawson has been preparing himself for a long time.
So shall I just let him drink my blood?
Yes. Aloysius will gratefully sup on your blood. His heart will slow, then stop. But he will rise again as one of us, an immortal.
So I don't even need to bite him?
Goodbye.
No, I'm not okay with this. Dude, he said he didn't want to be one, right? I don't trust this dude. No. I don't trust Lord Redgrave at all.
Perhaps
you got up here quick.
Change some of the club's rules if we survive all of this.
Yes.
We need to soften some of our laws concerning redheads.
I agree, sir.
Have you heard the rumours of some horned vampire revealing himself and singing obscure songs around the city? What is this new malevolence?
You heard of him?
I personally went patrolling last night in the West End, and I spotted at least 2 foreign Ekons. This is an outrage. We shall chase these intruders down. Perhaps we should change some of the club's rules if we survive all of this.
Hello.
We need to soften some of our laws for now. But how long before they return?
Are you all right, Jonathan?
Lord
Not
Redgrave
really.
has just ordered me to turn Aloysius Dawson, to make him my progeny.
I see. And how do you feel about this?
I'd like your advice.
I'd like your advice on the matter.
The real question here is, why has his lordship given you this task?
Do you think
Exactly.
it's some sort of trap?
Do you really want to know what I think about this?
I'm asking you, Red.
To make an immortal of a soulless blackguard like Aloysius Dawson will only lead to a disaster for London. The man is already dead inside.
Should I refuse? Perhaps politely suggest that Lord Redgrave turn the man into a vampire himself.
Don't you dare, my dear. According to what I've recently discovered, his lordship could kill you for even broaching the subject.
Really? Why?
I've recently found proof that the Earl of Bristol is of lesser lineage and only capable of creating skulls.
Oh, dudes, what a plot twist. Okay.
Please tell me more about your recent investigation.
He's the creator.
As long as you lower your voice.
Okay.
What would you have me do about Dawson?
The man is dangerous. Did you know he plans to build a wall to separate the healthy rich from the sickly poor? Do not make him your progeny.
What would you do?
The man's dying already. Let the reaper harvest the rotten fruit that is his soul.
Are you sure your information about Redgrave is correct? He says he's the progeny of the great knight William Marshall, who lived some 9 centuries ago.
That's a lie. Lord Redgrave is unable to create anything but skulls, if the poor souls survive at all.
How can you be sure the information was correct?
I made the acquaintance of a most interesting informer while investigating your maker, from whom I learned the truth about Lord Redgrave.
Why so vindictive? You suddenly sound like you're angry.
Forgive me, Jonathan. I hate myself for it, but I feel such pride in my discovery. I'm afraid I just can't help it.
Which is?
Okay, well, he did serve William Marshall. And yes, the blood he covets as a token does truly belong to that legendary knight. But he was never his progeny. His lineage is not so noble.
You made me join this cult, ma'am. Like... And now you're telling me not to follow his orders, but also I can't talk to him about not following the orders, so what the heck am I supposed to do here? Talk about mixed signals.
What would happen if I made Dawson an Ekon like myself?
You would add a powerful immortal into a suffering world. An immortal who already craves authority.
Maybe I could teach him control, like you taught me. Lead him down the right path.
Mr. Dawson spent his life searching for a way to cheat death. I'm sure he has spent decades dreaming of how he'd spend eternity as a tyrant.
I'm sorry, did I meet the other Dawson? Because I am very confused. What was it she said at the end?
The man's dying already.
Just let him die?
Goodbye, Finn.
Goodbye, my dear.
That's what you want me to do, huh? What would you guys do? I mean, if I don't carry this out, like she's telling me not to, essentially, then what the heck is Lord Redgrave going to do with me?
It looks like vampires have to obey Mendel's laws when producing progeny. Powers pass from one generation to another. That's why Dawson wants me to sire him.
Well, that was obvious, but thank you, Jonathan. Wow. Are there any other side missions we can do, or what? Man, the docks. I'm so upset about the docks. Locate Emily's house. Find an exceptional restaurant. Everything's shut. Okay, so where's Emily's house? Where's the map? Around there somewhere. Okay. Are we gonna see the woman that eats rats? Because she was down here, no? Yeah, there she is.
Rats.
I need to find information about Aloysius Dawson. What can you tell me about him?
Don't trust him. He's looking for the same thing I was. Rats? No, not rats. Something else. I don't remember.
What is wrong with you, dude?
I must go now.
I want to know. And now I want to sing Whitney Houston. I know I'm going in a circle, but I thought this door was open. No? No, I was wrong. Great. Okay. And she is in what direction? Oh, in that little area. Okay. That's a cute area to have a house. What? I have to go through the gate? Really? No. Must be the other side, the entrance then, one would assume. But you know what they say about people that assume? Yeah, here we go. Knock knock.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Jonathan, is that you? I
Venus.
did not know you were back in London. Oh, my dear Johnny. I'm so sorry for your loss.
Awkward.
Mary was such a sweetheart.
Thank you.
Not in the end, she wasn't.
May I come in?
I was going to bed, actually.
Let me in.
I'm sure you can spare me a few minutes. For old time's sake.
Of course you may enter, Jonathan. You are always welcome here. But at this hour of night?
Clearly, Jonathan had something on his mind, ma'am. Give me a moment while I ransack your house. Yeah. So am I. I'm sad about that. I wish we had a choice there.
At least you survived the Great War. I feared the worst.
Did I, though?
It's a pleasure to see you again, Venus.
So you returned from the war in one piece too. Thank God. My Clarence.
Oh, this is his
back
wife.
home
Okay.
too.
How is the old rascal?
Probably outside, chasing ghosts and chimeras.
Ooh,
Clarence
chimeras.
has changed a lot since he returned from the war, you know.
I would imagine. No one comes back the
Do you
same
need
person.
my medical attention?
No thanks, Jonathan.
Okay. Cut myself off. How have you been?
How have you been since the last time we met? How long has it been? 3 years now?
I've done my duty, like all British women. You have no idea what it was like to wait for months without knowing if I'd still be a wife or a widow.
I understand. Luckily, this part of town has been saved from the worst of the bombings, from what I've seen.
Yes, and it's also true about the epidemic. The flu has killed here too, of course, but not on such a large scale as in other parts of town.
Have you noticed anything peculiar about the neighborhood recently?
You mean except for your return to town? No. Oh, and again, Jonathan, please accept my condolences for your sister.
Dude, you keep saying it.
Thank you, Venus. It was so sudden. And I've been so busy, I haven't spoken to anyone about it.
I wish I could have assisted at the funeral, but you know, it's been so quick. And what with the epidemic in the streets?
There's no need to apologize, my dear. It's normal, considering the circumstances.
No, it's not. I am sure that Clarence has not even thought to present you his condolences. He is too busy with his penny dreadful stories.
Penny dreadfuls?
Why is my return so surprising?
It's more an unexpected happy end than a surprise. You and Clarence, back from the war. You have no idea how hard it's been for me.
Venus, Why do you worry so much about your family's reputation?
Everyone laughs at Clarence now.
Why?
And they avoid me because they believe I share his insane opinions. I'm a leper in my own community.
Tell me about Clarence's obsession with vampires.
It drives me so crazy it makes my stomach hurt. I was so relieved to have him back. But I quickly realized he'd lost his mind in France.
I understand your irritation, Venus. But you have to accept the trauma Clarence endured on the battlefield.
The question is simple, Jonathan. Is my husband mad? Yes or no? Do vampires exist? Or is Clarence a lunatic?
So you don't believe Clarence?
If poor Mary, bless her soul, had tried to convince you of the existence of bloody vampires, would you have believed her? Seriously?
I mean, if she turned me into one, yeah.
The important question is, what do you really think of your husband?
I'm tough, Jonathan. He should have told me the horrors he witnessed, however appalling it was, instead of inventing a fantasy about blood-drinking monsters.
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
I never met the man. I know Clarence tried to contact him recently, but I don't know why.
Interesting. Very interesting. I'd forgotten that Clarence believed in vampires. The Lost Library. Do vampires have allies among the living? Yes, they do. They call themselves the Brotherhood, and they serve their immortal masters in many ways, probably in exchange for privileges and knowledge. Somewhere in London, in the seat of their power, where their secret council conspire against us, I call it the Lost Library. It is a place where these traitors gather many occult and lost books. I personally offer £1,000 to the first who can give me the proof of the existence of this library and its exact location. He's got leaflets? Oh, this is complicated. 9th of July, I spent the last day and night crying tears of joy. I did not know bliss could be so painful. My Clarence just wrote me he's back from the war alive and unharmed. He'll be at home in 2 weeks. Thank you, God. Thank you so much. I can't wait to see my beloved husband again. 14th of August, over a month later. Clarence's attitude still worries me. He is not the same since he came back. The first few weeks, I thought it was just the necessary adjustment period. But this behaviour seems to be more and more erratic. Nowadays, he spends all his time outside, day and night, searching for evidence. I mean, he's only in one area, so he's not doing well. He doesn't care about the flu. He doesn't care about me. He's starting to frighten me. I can't believe this. Clarence has spent half of his pension to print some stupid leaflets. People are starting to laugh at me. Now he wants to organise some public lecture in a recently closed theatre, to warn people about the presence of evil creatures. Clarence just confessed he's not spent half of his pension, but all of it, plus some of our savings. Paper and inks cost so much because of the war, he said. But it is a cost we must pay. People openly mock us now. I don't know what to do. Today, the butcher, Mr. Galway, sent me the monthly fee and requested payment in full. He also told me he now demands to be paid each time we buy meat. No more credit. The baker asked the same thing 2 days ago. First, I thought it was a new policy because of the restrictions and the epidemic. But it seems my friends still have financial arrangements from the same shop. I was so ashamed I couldn't speak. We can't keep on like this. Clarence is completely mad. He's spending all the money we have, and I don't see how to stop him. Sometimes I wish he didn't come back. Oh no, that is a problem. Wow. Your mate's got problems, dude. Yep, your mate's got problems, dude. Well then.
At least you survived the Great War.
Now where's this restaurant? I still haven't found her house. Well, you can only track one at a time. That's annoying. Really odd. Because it's not even giving me an area to, like, look in. Is it this? That's terrifying. That looks like there's a fire down there. This is her home, right? Yep. Alternate way in? No. Jump around! Jump around! Uh-oh. Yeah, no, I can't go there. This is getting too far away. Dude! The heck is a house? I think we'll save that for the next episode. Done quite a bit today. Got more info on Clarence, I'd say. Wouldn't you, Jonathan? And wouldn't you guys say? Yeah. Wow. I'm not sure what to make of Lord Redgrave. Let me know in the comments if you have any opinions on it. But until then, thank you so much for watching if you've made it this far, and I hope to see you in the next one. Until then, have a good one.